because it weren't given against Newcastle. It was today. Hey, I don't care about that. The people like you saw on Talksport, don't explain that to me. Because when it was my football club and it is my football club, we're told get on with it. Referees make mistakes. Hey, when us Arsenal fans and those of us with a bit of common sense in that kind of circle been saying about these refs, we're told shut up and get on with it. Control the controllables, which is what we did today, in it really and truly. Eze brace. Fantastic. Odegaard off the bench assist. Glockerez's general performance today was spot on and he deserves his 2 goals. I think Trossard did his thing. I think Saka got an assist and he was purring. Saka versus Spence was a good battle. I must admit, very good little battle there. I think Rice reacted well to his mistake. Better big game performance, if you can call it that, from Zubimendi. Timber final third still lacking. I told you lot about Mascara at right back. It's going to be done. I told you, look, I want Spurs to be brave and kind of open up, and let's have it right. Let's go to the first half. We started well. We dominated proceedings. We had some half chances. I think technically Gyökeres could have had a hat-trick because he had a chance early. Trossard skied one. You know, you want us to go and get the goals, really. And then I think after like a little 10, 15, Spurs kind of grew in confidence. I would describe us as a stronger team in the first half, but I'd also describe the first half bit different, not as aggressive, but a bit indifferent, I would say. I felt like it was familiar feelings where we need to do the most important thing, which is put daylight between the sides. Ultimately, football is won and lost in both boxes. Spurs are a work in progress, innit? The manager's just walked in. They've got 12, 13 players that fit. They've had 10, 11, 12, 13 days to work. I think the shape was good, but they weren't clearing their lines well enough, and we exploited it. It's, you know, two teams literally at the opposite end of the table. So I'd love nothing more than Spurs to get relegated. I don't think they will. For us, all we could do is leave this weekend how we entered it. And we all know, game in hand on City. City beat Newcastle. The lead was cut to 2 points. Obviously, we've extended it, albeit with a game in hand. You lot know I'm quite nervous about Chelsea and Brighton to come, but we enjoyed today. We keep working. We got the 3 points. Individual shun. Collectively, we did our job. Not that we need anything about bragging rights in North London, but yeah, if you want that, you know, they say Gyökeres scores against the small clubs. Okay, that's all right. My striker's got a brace today, all while playing in jeans. Probably got a Maggie in his left hand, and he's got a grinder and a spliff in another. Well, a grinder and the utensils in another. So big up Gyökeres. Saka, I hope that injury is nothing serious. Would have been nice to see Miles Lewis-Skelly because Thomas Tuchel is in the building, and that makes it sweeter for Eze. Eze hates Spurs more than Steelers. Some of you won't get that. Some of you will. So all in all, a great performance. Now, I think we should have kept a clean sheet. I think we need to stop looking at certain decisions going for us. You know, Magalhaes. Other than that, we did our thing. I'm not gonna lie. There was a period like when Spurs grew into the game. Not that we was ever troubled, where I was a bit oof, because I do think they pressed aggressively. They tried to cut out the passing lanes for Rice and Zubimendi. Obviously, Eze and Cole has to drop deeper. I think Saka had to collect the ball far too deep, but we did what we needed to do today, man. It's as simple as that, man. You know what we do. You can't come around here, bro. It's North London, man. The good side of Seven Sisters, man. We came all the way from South London, won the league in your block, ain't lost it at your place in however long. Same shit, different toilet. Come get your city back, man. It's as simple as that. Corner boys weren't in the building, but corner boys in the building. You know, even Saliba had a header that whistled wide. So, yeah, main improvements is I would say we probably should have kept a clean sheet. Shouldn't have conceded once again so early after scoring. You know, other than that, good performance. Need to be a bit better. There's minor improvements, but collectively, we did what we needed to do, man. There's no complaints from me, man. Now it's about focusing because Chelsea are going to smell blood. Obviously, Brighton away, they're in poor form. The minimum we can do, City will drop points, so will we. We need to go on a run, in my opinion, at least till the City game. Now, I'll always support the boys. I'm hopeful about the Premier League, as you all are. I can't say I believe we're going to win it because, yeah, but show me something, innit? Show me something. So we stood up tall. We did what we needed to do. Shouldn't have conceded. Probably should have scored more. Should have scored a bit more in the opening exchanges. But yeah, man, lovely to see from Eze. Lovely to see Odegaard come off the bench. Think really impressed with my attackers. And how often have we said that collectively? And Gyökeres got his 2 goals and he took them very well. And big up us for the breaks in that, really. Saka probably had a number of chances, but his goals are like the icing on top of the cake, if that makes sense. Like, his general performance was good. And we looked, I won't quite say dangerous, but at a point I thought, yeah, if we are to score, it's going to come down that left-hand side. You could argue that's Gyökeres' best performance in an Arsenal shirt. We're not going to quite give that to Spuds, but yeah, man. And again, maybe we could be a bit more clinical because looking at it, this is what we've needed to do, especially away from home. We've put daylight between the two sides. We had 20 shots, 6 on target, 60% of the ball to their 40%. They had 5 shots on target and 6 shots. Now, of course, you know, what's that? 11 shots between both sides. Obviously, if we review some of them, they're probably not they're probably low-key efforts in it. So they were a bit better structurally, but just like with Thomas Frank, new manager, same old stuff. We put Spurs in a split, but we've been smoking this Spurs split. It's rubbish, man. We need some flavors, man. This ain't even Star Dog. We need some Ami or some cookies or something. Like, this ain't good flavors. The Chelsea pack is better, man. But anyways, Deluded is the best content creator. I can't claim that, but I appreciate you for feeling like such. We got back to William Ways, William. And big up Rob for telling people so they don't get confused. It's a reaction, not a watch along. I never snaked you, man. I was there front line on TalkSport, man. And I was talking my ish. I told when they equalized, I told Abby, tranquillo. I told her, relax. I said in the beginning, we're going to win at 6:30. You know the reality that's going to happen. I said in the inside show on the Friday, so it would have come out the Friday, not worried about Spurs. I'm not deep. I know it's North London derby and we need to win and all of that. And I hold all of them beliefs, but I'm just vexed at my team. As some of the things that minor areas of improvement, we've seen them all week. I'm just on getting the 3 points because make no mistake, you lose today, the league is done, in it. Like it's getting out of our grasp, but it's gone. So I was just on, let's get back to basics. Let's just respect the basics. Let's remember that football is decided in both ends. And I do feel there's a lot of cliches in football that I think not necessarily some of it isolated today, but in general, that we need to adhere to. You've got to love the basics. I do think we need to do that. You're most vulnerable when you've just scored, which literally, again, we've shown that 1-0 is a dangerous scoreline, 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline, which today we smelt blood, obviously put daylight between the sides, but you get where I'm going. Football's decided in both boxes, and you were the better team in both boxes, middle of the park as well, but in both boxes. So we enjoyed today. It's irrelevant. You should be beating relegation fodder, and even going with Wolves. Wolves and Spurs should have been food. You know, we say every game's a cup final for what Arsenal are doing. We say no 8 games are easy in the Premier League. All of these things are true. The last time you scored a couple goals and put the game beyond reasonable doubt, well, what we thought, you didn't manage the game well against relegation fodder in Wolves. Nice to see a week removed. We did what we needed to do, man. So, yeah, man, we did what we needed to do, man. There's Arsenal content creators too shook to even stream this match live. I'm not sure who that is, but okay. We have a good record with DGs on TalkSport. Hey, Broccoli Gunner. Small team, man. Dr. Tottenham, just what? Listen, we were sick. Like I said on TalkSport, we can't keep clean sheets. We're not managing the game. We're getting scared of City. Can I get it? Well, even the fact that today we got a GP's appointment, which, again, if you live in England, how difficult that is. Like, Dr. Tottenham will see you. Just what we needed, man. Just what we needed. Just what we needed. It's like, sometimes you got to beat the fat thing, innit, to get your mojo, and that's what we done. I don't advocate that, but you get the point, man. If you do not believe you can do it, then you have no chance at all. And again, it's nice to control the controllables. Ref, that's your business. Like, I do think you was letting things go for both sides, but it is what it is. Yep, DG, we're back. What a win. Come on, you Gunners. What a difference a couple of days make. I won't go as far as to say we're back. For me, you box smartly. The only things I could be vexed about is not necessarily to scapegoat Declan Rice, because you made a mistake, you need to hold it. But we've seen those, like last week, it was Raya or Gabriel, and there's been several others. You know, there was even a couple of stray passes that we didn't punish from Spurs. And also, I remember one with Timber that we didn't punish. But golf in the sides, isn't it? Like, indifferent first. The second half made the difference. We smelt blood. We're a lot better than them. We're a lot more professional. We believed a lot more. They probably showed a bit more, a lot less respect. And then they felt sorry for themselves. And at one point, it didn't look like whether Spurs should stick or twist. We smelt blood when I got the second goals, man. So these are things I want to be on a consistent basis. We've played one game more than City. All we can do is win what we need to win. Enjoy today. Tottenham hot shots, irrelevant. Chelsea next week. Brighton after that, so on and so forth, man. But yeah, man, big up everyone. If I think any individuals shined, obviously the 2 summer signings with Gyökeres and Eze, hopefully they can continue their form, mainly Gyökeres as well, because you can't really say his form with Eze, even though he's worth the money. And he definitely watches social media because he's doing the spinner Rooney and that. And I love the fact that all of us were celebrating at the Spurs X section for a couple of the goals as well. Saka dancing and whatnot. Martinelli trying to dash the flag on the thing, man. Get out of here, man. Big, expensive toilet seat. No one don't care about Spurs. You got a good stadium, though, which, again, as a North Londoner, you're creating jobs. People need to work on match days. You're bringing Beyonce and AJ and all of these people to the Tyson Fury. You're bringing them all to North London, and you know that's good for the economy. But a football club, no. You lot are shite, bro. Bro, Dele Alli for what? Dele Alli at halftime for what? Tifo, what a Tifo. That's one thing you can do better than us. Amazing. The crowd's gonna be roaring. You got to know all these Spurs dickheads pretending like they know a damn thing about him. Fuck them lot, man. We got 99 problems. Tottenham hot shot ain't one of them. And by all means, I always say this. I'll take verbal. I don't like it, but I'll take verbal from Liverpool. from Chelsea, from City, from United, and I'm probably missing out one. But them lot, they've never did it. They'll never do it. Them man are shit. Absolute shit. There's a reason it's called 3-point lane. Have they won at their place in the Premier League this year? Get out of my face, man. You man thought you could do the Wolves thing. Wolves believed you, man, didn't. Fuck out of here. And I can't wait to watch them Spurs channels, man. Because I know they're excited when we conceded. I was vexed because again, we're doing that too many times. But as I told Abby, tranquillo. Talk at full time. We're winning. I told, man, I'm not shook at Spurs. You're playing a back three, but your team have bad habits. It was a step in the right direction. The manager's never going to turn that around so quickly, but they've got bad habits, bro. They have bad habits. I said we're going to win. I said if they were better off just getting everyone back. Obviously, you can't do it for 90 minutes, but getting everybody behind the ball and really doing the shape. I said if they open up, it's not even I said it. You know it. You give us space. You let us attack. It's our bread and butter. And there was a couple of times, mainly in the first half, we're knocking it long and we're getting a bit of change. To be fair, a couple of times Spurs did that against us, and I was like, "Ooh, looking a bit booky here, man." I was happy when he scored again. I don't know if we're back. For me to say we're back, I need to see a run. Cool, it's nice to laugh at Spurs and do all of this, but we should be mashing up Spurs. When you remove the fact that it's a North London derby and form goes out the window, which it does, but to a degree, how far out the window does it go? Because it looked like a team that's I don't look at the league table, near the top end of the league table versus a team where I don't look at the league table. There's probably Leeds and West Ham fans that are celebrating in the pubs with the Arsenal lads, and it was so good going back through North London, down Lansdowne Road, seeing all of this and seeing how the Spurs fans felt. Boy, I, for one, can be made a believer if they keep that up. Boy, CG dubbed us so we could go sit next. Well, you're moving mad, man. Said, wife, you're moving mad. Big up the Gooner channel. Make sure you're subscribing to my guy, man. Dr. Tottenham wrote a prescription. Exactly, but there's big testament. We need to go on a run now. We need to go on a serious run. Tom, appreciate you for your support anyways, and also for gifting memberships for the channel. And also, you know, on behalf of just your general support, Sesko Sexuals. Gyökeres is so ugly. It's beautiful. General play was good, got his goals, looking more confident when he's taking his shots. And I have to say again, I want to focus on Eze, on Raya, on our front four.